effective trading management strategies for better results. So we're going to be using technology. I'm not going to go through the trading strategy that this trade got into with with the US dollar Japanese yen. The vertical lines basically give us confluence for lots of different strategies all coming together. The master strategy is a roller coaster. One thing I want to really touch base with today is the trade management side. So generally for the roller coaster and lots of other trading strategies, we use an EMA for a trading stop position to take profit. And this particular trade was a very good profitable trade. However, we left about 35% of the profit on the table. Understanding the behavior using technology of this particular candle and what leads up to that is very important, because as traders we can make profit, but we need to make consistently better profits. To do that, we need to understand the behavior of the price action and the volume as we are in a trade. Understanding that behavior will increase those profits. So let's have a look at this in more detail. So first of all, this candle that we're really interested in here. This is the open, this is the high, and this is the close. So this is a retracement of more than 50% from the highs. In fact, it's about 65% or something like that. The cyan dot above indicates it had higher than average volume. The green candle here means it was an up candle, but it has more volume than the previous candle. So it's what we call a high volume rejection of the highs. This is an indication that it's going to turn down because traders didn't want to take it any higher. It rejected more than 50%. It rejected with higher than average volume, and it rejected with more volume than the previous candle, and I'll talk about those two grey candles in a little while. So we can see again, that's that trade. The green rectangle here is where the trade got taken out for that trading stop, which is fine. It's a fantastic trade. It's a good winner. But we're leaving so much more on the table here. 35% more profit if we had the technology of the xBrat manager helping us understand that behavior candle by candle. This is a 23-minute time frame, so you don't need to be reacting on a 30-second time frame for this type of trade. When we get the candle close, it's very obvious what it is. It's retraced more than 50%, higher than average volume, more volume than the previous candle, flatten the trade. Now you're saying, well, why didn't you flatten the trade on this? This has a similar retracement. It's more than 50%. Well, leading up to that, the behavior with these blue dots underneath indicate a low volume pullback. We will be waiting for a burst out of this range here at the top, which it did. So that was the first candle breaking out of this low volume pullback. The momentum is most likely to continue. Remember, we're still using that EMA down here, so that we're still in profit. But the idea with this is that we usually get a parabolic move like this when we get a breakout of this low volume pullback. These dots lower than average volume. Okay, so there's not a great deal of profit taking here, and this is the important step. The next thing really, during this parabolic move, during this impulse move, we get two grey candles. What does that mean? So grey candles are up candles, so it closes higher than the open. It did reject those highs on higher than average volume. But grey means it's less volume than the previous candle. And then that second candle has less volume than this previous grey candle. So the momentum is running out of juice on this impulse move. Therefore, we should be ready for it to turn around. And then we get this candle that we talk about here, where traders try and push that up with more volume, but it retraces more than 50%. It's got higher than average volume, and it importantly has more volume than that previous grey candle. So it's time to get out. This way, if we're using the xBrat Manager, and the links are below in the description here for the xBrat Manager, available for lots of different platforms, we are consistently going to make better profits on our trades. So let's just remind you, the Manager, the xBrat Manager, is technology-driven behavioral analysis for driving consistently higher profits using the same rules. This comes with trading as well. Very simple to use. It's got coloured dots and coloured candles, and putting them all together, you start to understand that behaviour. So check out the links below for the xBrat Manager for lots and lots of different trading platforms.